Music's greatest songs. Greatest songs. Worth covering. Original classic hitmakers.
Now listen to this. I'm sure you've heard it. I feel like everyone has. It's one of those famous loops used for all sorts. But if you might have heard it, but you might not necessarily know who it is. It's a shame Hass isn't here because he'd be all over this like a rash. The song is called Galvanize, and it's by a British electronic music duo. A lot of words there. Basically called the Chemical Brothers. They were so huge. They were part of me. Totally a part of me, part of my growing up. And this particular song, which is a call to action, to be honest, and a vibe of sort of young people at the time. It has the American rapper Q-Tip on it, and it was released November 2004, and it was the first single from their Push the Button album. We all had that album. Everyone had Push the Button. It was super good. So they had a song called Hey Boy, Hey Girl. I nearly played that. So I have actually covered the Chemical Brothers on the Music Greats before. So I didn't go for Hey Boy, Hey Girl. That was when that came out. I'm just going to look for the year. That was 1999. I remember that put the group on the map for me. I was like, oh my goodness. Superstar DJ. And now if you hear it, funnily enough, I'm doing this fitness challenge, and they're not frightened of sticking a Chemical Brothers track in the sort of the soundtrack to these horrific workouts that have hurt me so badly, but in the best way. And so it triggers all sorts. I put it onto my playlist, and then up it comes. So this song peaked at number 3 on the UK singles chart in 2005. It was the Chemical Brothers' highest charting single in the UK, and then it reached number 3 in something else, and in Spain it reached number 1, and it held the top spot for 2 weeks. In Australia it was ranked number 65 on the Triple J's Hottest 100 of 2004. Everyone was playing this song. It's called Galvanize, and then it ended up being used as the first tune to play at the Athletes Parade and the opening and closing ceremonies of the 2012 London Olympics and Paralympic Games. And that's why, it then had that next generation who knew the song. But the thing is, it's got this Moroccan sort of string sample that you can hear in the background. So when you hear the actual song, it's the loop that kind of gets you and hooks you in. So it's got this, they call it Moroccan charbi. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm so sorry if I'm completely chopping it to bits. 4215 if you want to tell me off. So they've got this string sample, and it's real. It's from an artist called Najat Atabou's song. And the song's called Hadi Kedba Bena, and I was literally practicing this before I came on. My sound engineer's going, what is she talking about? But it's called Obvious Lie. That's what it stands for, Obvious Lie. So the main hook of the song, it has this special time signature if you go into like the composition and everything. And it's always funny because when I study a song for the Music Greats, I read all the bits about the composition. Normally I get halfway through where they're talking about the different beats and the 6/4 and the 4/4, and I go, okay, I can't actually talk about this with any kind of proper authority. Excuse me, but it does. So what they're saying is the sort of the main hook is different time to the rest of the beat and the rest of the track, which obviously gives it its differentiating factor. And then you've got Q-Tip rapping over the top. Now, he's a member of a band called, well, not really a band, they're a tribe called Quest. And in part of the song, they actually sample one of a tribe called Quest's single, Leave Home. So they've tied all these different samples in, which is what these guys do really, really well. And it got massive critical reception. Everyone loved it. In fact, it won a Grammy, this song, for the best dance recording in February in 2006. And the music video, when I said it was a call to action, it's quite good because it's filmed in Malaga in Spain. It was directed by a guy called Adam Smith, very, very good. And it features these 3 sort of North African boys. One's wearing a clown face, a juggalo, and they head into this venue, and there's a crump dance battle going on. So watch the video, it's super good. And the name of one of these boys is Bilal, according to the father's line at the beginning of the song. And they're saying, Bilal, turn off the light and go to sleep. And of course the last thing Bilal wants to do is go to sleep. One of the boys starts dancing in the crump battle, but they're caught and then they're taken away by the authorities. And if you listen to the song, you know, it's galvanize, it's time. They are literally inciting people to open their eyes and look at what's going on. And it was all part of the vibe that was going on in sort of early 2000s. So now you know that about these guys. Now you know that about the Chemical Brothers. Let's play it. It's called Galvanize from the Chemical Brothers. Wonderful song. You're going to love it. Turn it up, crank it up, enjoy it as we slide down towards 6:30 here on Yalla Home's The Music Greats on Pulse 95.
If you liked this episode of Yalla Home, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.